Thank you, Christine. Coming up on 6 minutes after the hour, cutting-edge cancer research is happening in medical labs nationwide, including at the Medical University of South Carolina.
And all this week, News 2's Colby Thielen is showing us what doctors are learning. It's pretty amazing stuff, and why they believe it could be some of the most important breakthroughs yet. He joins us now live in studio. Colby?
Good morning. Researchers at the Holland Cancer Center tell me they often can't sleep, wrestling with questions that scientists have been asking for decades. But they believe they're close to finding the answers, and they may come from the body itself. The beakers and test tubes that line the shelves of Dr. Zihai Li's research lab could contain the blueprints for building the latest weapon in fighting cancer.
When that happens, we will win this war.
But this weapon isn't man-made. It's the body's natural defense, the immune system.
The system is already there. We just need to make it stronger. Act faster.
It's what Dr. Li believes is the most important pillar in treating cancer, immunotherapy.
The so-called immunotherapeutic strategy is really a means to activate the system so that the immune system fight against cancer.
White blood cells, known as killer T cells, are released to fight others that are infected or damaged. It was found they could kill cancer nearly a half-century ago, but scientists have been unable to activate them. Until now.
Now we actually can figure out how to release the brick, how to mobilize the killer T cells to the site of cancer to kill the cancer.
It's done by removing the cells, arming them, and then putting them back in the body, or through vaccination, strengthening a failing or weak immune system. Even though there are still many unanswered questions, Dr. Li says they're already seeing patients live longer, their bodies learning to fight back.
What seemed to be impossible disease now become manageable, and this is just tip of iceberg.
Dr. Li says that learning how to push the buttons of the immune system, so to speak. What triggers these T cells? How do they get released? He says right now they only know how to push a few of those buttons. They have to find the rest of them. But he believes once they do,
amazing breakthrough.
Yeah.
Yes,
it is. And he believes once they do, the immune system is going to be able to fight cancer itself.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy.
Wow.
But there's still a long way to go, right?
There is, and I mean, they're learning a little bit more every day. As he said, some of these buttons they don't even know where to find. They don't even exactly know what to do to trigger this, but they're learning a little bit more every time they get into the lab.
And he said they already seen results in some patients.
They have. In fact, tomorrow we're going to talk about an FDA approval that's coming up in the next couple of months. They found that a specific type of T cell is actually able to treat a specific type of cancer up to 90%,
wow.
Over 90%. So they said that was unanimously approved by the board. It's going to go in front of the FDA in October.
Wow,
that's
awesome.
Amazing too that research is taking place right here in Charleston.
Exactly, and he said this is just the floodgate. He says this is just the very beginning of this. There's a lot more to come.
All right.
Very good stuff.
Great
Thanks,
news.
sir.
Thank you so much, Colby.
Absolutely.